It's the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. So I'm not really that late, so I don't think I'll have to walk too fast. Yesterday, it was kind of a throwaway day. I mean, there's no football on TV, no holiday weekend, no nothing. But went to Food Max and got the Hot Pockets with the coupon and bought a gallon of milk. Figured out why CVS has the milk so cheap now. It's because everyone has the milk so cheap now. So basically, I thought I was getting a good deal paying, what, $2.59 or $2.39, $2.79 at CVS, but I wasn't really. You see, I can get the milk at Food Max for $2.08. That's pretty cheap. So, I don't know what I'm going to do to buy my milk. It seems kind of weird to buy milk at CVS if I know it's going to cost more. So these are the dilemmas that I face on a day-to-day basis. What to do when the price of milk gets too low. And my girlfriend made pizza, and she's figured out how to make like the crispiest crust ever, so that's nice. And I was really disappointed with the Fox Sunday night lineup. The Simpsons is one of the stupidest episodes I've ever seen. Cleveland Show was okay, but really not that good. Family Guy was a rerun, which was really funny the first time, but I don't want to see it again. And I think they're going to show it in May, when it's Sleeps Month again. I think that one of the things that Fox will do is air the same episodes more than twice, and then other episodes only air once. So I have a feeling that we're going to see this episode again in a few months. And American Dad was pretty lame too, and it had all the pieces to make it good. It just didn't work. The Roger storylines, they like having Roger because it allows them to have a lot more. They have a lot of versatility with a character like Roger, because he can be anything, basically. He's he's the 8 in a game of Crazy Eights. But I think they take a little bit too much advantage of that, because, well, they make some pretty preposterous scenarios, kind of like the episode of The Simpsons last night. And it was weird, because at first I was like, oh look, they're all Black History Month episodes, because The Simpsons takes place, the memory takes place in the South, except they're still in Springfield, which is just about what you would expect in the confusion department. And then the Cleveland Show, well, every episode's Black History Month with that one. And then Family Guy, they made reference to, oh geez, I can't remember now, but I know they did something. And then American Dad, they did something else that I also can't remember now. This is what happens when you miss rehearsal. But anyway, not the most exciting episode. You'll notice it's getting brighter out for these train station episodes. There's not much that can really be said about that. People getting into their cars because they wake up when it gets bright out and they go, I'm not sleepy, but my alarm hasn't gone off. I guess I'll get up anyway. And they go out to the street to their car. Guess what? That's right. That's right. Ugh. Sorry, not one of the best episodes. If you're just tuning in, you're not missing out on anything. There was nothing there to begin with. It was a slow news day, highlighted by milk and Hot Pockets, which, when they got rung up, the guy wasn't paying attention, and they actually had someone bagging to help out. Because what happened in my line is a bunch of us only had like 5 or 6 things, and that never happens. Because at Food Max, you buy like 50 things and you pack your own shit. The theory, what they push, is that that's why everything's so cheap there. Well, they had some guy working there who thought he'd bag everything up for everyone. The problem was, they don't have anyone there that knows how to bag, because they don't ever hire any baggers. So this guy's playing out of position, and there was an out-of-position penalty. So what ends up happening is he bags my groceries with someone else's, because I only had two things, the milk and the Hot Pockets. He puts the Hot Pockets in with the frozen stuff from the customer in front of me. So I go to grab my milk, which is in its own bag, because you don't have to be a bagger to know that. Milk always goes in its own bag. Some kind of quarantine, or milk has AIDS, or I don't know, something. I look around, I'm like, huh, where's my Hot Pockets? And I say to the woman next to me, that was my Black History Month moment, because she was black. See, you can make anything out of anything if you want to. It's just word association. I say, excuse me, I think my Hot Pockets are in your bag. And she looks with that, I'd never buy any Hot Pockets. What's wrong with this guy? And she looks in the box, the bag, and she sees my Hot Pockets, and she goes, oh, yeah, here you go. I said, thank you, ma'am. Always a laugh at Food Max. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.